Welcome to the beautiful Golf de Mogador here in Essaouira in Morocco. We're here as part of the HDiD Morocco Match Play Grand Finals for 2015. As you can see, the weather's beautiful here and the players are having a fantastic but challenging time dealing with some of the conditions we face around this golf course. Set very close to the ocean, plays kind of like a links course, an oceanside golf course. As you might be able to hear, there's a little bit of wind blowing. It's been pretty breezy the last couple of days, albeit the weather's fabulous. This breeze is making it very difficult for the players, and one of the things that I'm observing as I'm seeing as I watch the matches is how players adapt or otherwise to the environment that they're facing. So I'm here on the 9th hole on the north course. This is quite an interesting hole because the green is significantly above the level of the fairway here, so we're in a great position in the fairway. I've seen a lot of players around this distance from the green off the tee. We're just beyond the 165 yard post, so we've got about 153, 154 yards to the front of the green. There's a bunker on the left. We've got a lot of space to the right of the flag, probably 20-25 yards of green, but within that there's a bit of a false front that you're going to get at least 10 or 12 steps onto the green before the ball will stay up there. Now, a combination of the wind very much off the left hand side and the elevation change is making this shot play really nothing like its yardage at all. So as I say, we've got 153, 154 in that kind of area to the front of the green. Now I need to add at least 15 onto that to clear the false front and make sure the ball doesn't roll back down the hill. I also know from having seen the play today that there's not a lot of trouble over the back of the green. All the trouble here is short, bunker on the left, a lot of trees and trouble on the left hand side. So there's a bit of space to the right of the flag, a bit of space behind it. So 153 or 4 plus a good 15 gets us up to about 170. Then I've got the wind, then I've got the elevation change, and I can probably add at least another 15 each for those. So that takes us pretty much to the best part of 200 yards to how this shot's going to play. And that's an incredible difference from the actual yardage. So two things really to bear in mind before we go ahead and try this and hit one. Number one, you have to be aware of your environment when you're playing out in certainly tough conditions. What's the wind doing? What's the elevation change doing? That's going to have a dramatic effect potentially on the yardage, the shot that you're going to have to play. We can't play it like a driving range 155 yard shot to the front edge. The second thing is understanding when we're in a position where we're playing a very difficult hole versus somewhere easier. Golf is a game for me of balance, a little bit of attack, a little bit of defend. And when you're in a defensive mode, a defensive mindset, we're trying to understand that, do you know what, bogey is often a good score. You know, so if you're playing a Stableford, this is a stroke hole for most players. 5 for 2 would be a tremendous score, long par 4. Even a 6 for 5 wouldn't be terrible. We've got to eliminate the big numbers here. So in Stableford, the no scoring holes, but in Medal, the 7s, 8s and 9s. So we play with a little bit of strategy in mind. So to that end, we've decided it's going to be a couple of 100 yards. So for me, believe it or not, even though the yardage says 155 to the front, which would be a smooth 7-iron, flat lie to the front of the green, normal conditions, I'm now pulling a hybrid out. This is my 3-iron equivalent. I'm going to have to hit this really solidly to get this anywhere near over the back of the green. And if it finishes over the green, do you know what? That's absolutely fine. I've got a chance for a chip and putt. I'm not going to make more than 5 from back there. So I'm understanding the environment and I'm understanding that this is a very tough hole that I'm trying to play to the best of my ability. So let's hit one and see how we get on. Just drifting a little on the wind. And that's going to be up near the back corner of the green. So understanding your environment, selecting a strategy, understanding when you've got a difficult hole versus an easy hole is a really important part of playing and scoring well in tough conditions. Thanks for watching the HDiD Golf Academy. If you enjoy our videos, please share them amongst your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, that way you'll get to see all our latest footage first. And for questions and comments, join our Facebook page or follow us on Twitter, HDiD Golf Academy. We look forward to seeing you next time.